Here we go, Jonny Boyd. Now, a few of you are probably meeting Jonny, the funniest man that I actually know, Jonny Boyd, for the first time. And I hope he's making a good impression. I have to be honest, I didn't like him. I just thought he was a little bit arrogant, you know. He just kind of sat there, didn't talk much, and didn't give me any of his food. Although, to be fair to Jonny, I suppose that's most 2-year-olds. So yeah, for most of you who don't know already, I'm Jonny's brother. I guess we don't look alike. When we actually moved over here about 8 years ago, we went to look at a property to buy together. And I was in the kitchen and Jonny was in the bathroom. And the real estate agent came in and said, "And what does your partner think of the place?" I said, no, that's actually my brother. To which he said, "Of course it is." If only that real estate agent could see us now, Jonny, eh? Although, to be fair, he might still have his doubts about me, given I'm 36 and single, in a skirt. Anyway, this isn't about me, this is about Jonny. But before we get to him, I just want to welcome, obviously, everyone here. And I do want to do a special mention to all the Scots that have made the journey over here today. I'd also like to remind the Aussies to keep an eye on your valuables during today's ceremony. Sorry, that sounds bad. Those two announcements were unrelated. Just to clarify, Scottish people won't be stealing from me today. Things go missing. It's life. No, it is great that all the Scots made the journey over here. Not since Julia Gillard was strip searched returning through Sydney Airport as so much ginger hair passed through in one day. What do you think of that one, Iain? Too much? Oh, risky. Get them off. And obviously my mum and dad are here, I can see you guys, great to have you here. Me and Jonny have been here for about 8 years, as I say. Graham is trying to get a visa over here. And we'd obviously love you guys to move over, but we've talked about it and my dad said that they can't do it, unfortunately. And it's understandable because, as my dad said, quote, "What would we do with all the stuff in the loft?" To be honest, I don't think it would really fit into Aussie lifestyle. Anyway, the last time my mum was over, God love her, and she bought one of those Travel 10 ferry passes and accidentally bent it. We've all done that. What we haven't done is get the iron out and try and plan it out. Now, to be fair, she got that crease out, granted. She also succeeded in taking all the colour out of it. Undeterred, Mum took a blank bit of card up to the ticket inspector at Circular Quay. He wouldn't let her through the gates, unfortunately. A bit weird that way, aren't they? But yeah, good try, Mum. Good Glasgow girl. And again, and my dad as well, just the last point, God love him as well. As I say, we've been here 8 years and we do regular phone calls. And to this day, when my dad phones me up, the first thing he says to us is, "And what time is it there, son?" A couple of scenarios. Number one, the 2 time changes are too much for him. Or number 2, he thinks Australia's moving along the southern hemisphere. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. We'll have to phone you back, Dad. We're about to crash into South America. I think I speak for me, Jonny and Graham, and I say love you guys. I don't say that enough, so it's good to have you. Thanks for coming. Now, I have to apologise, I'm not very good at these special occasions, as you can probably tell. What I wanted to do, for a laugh, was hire a small child, and when the celebrant said, "Does anyone get any objections to the ceremony going ahead?" I would send him running down the aisle saying, "Daddy, Daddy." Yeah. A few people told me that wasn't the best idea. You also wouldn't believe how hard it is to hire a small child these days. celebrate the special occasions either. I'm not sure if you know, but he's actually a champion squash player. To look at him, he's actually a bloody good squash player. I remember we were back in Scotland when we were youngsters, and they were in the changing rooms at the squash club, and this guy Alan walked in, Colin knows him, Alan Suskin, and it was about late December, and Johnny said, "What did you get for Christmas, Alan?" To which Alan replied, "Oh, I'm Jewish." And Johnny said, "Ah, cool. Anyway, what did you get?" True story, Johnny? True story? Yes, whatever. Get on with it. Johnny still doesn't understand why that's funny. Don't get it. Classic Johnny. Yeah, when we were youngsters, we lived at home, and yeah, sorry. I guess a lot of best men talk about, you know, the groom's prior conquests and all that kind of stuff. So let's do that now. Well, fortunately for Johnny, he doesn't have any. So that's me done. When we lived at home, and Johnny was getting ready for university, what he used to do was put his tracksuit on with his national health glasses, and my mum used to make up a packed lunch with his sandwiches, and Johnny used to go and sit on the steps of university with his packed lunch and eat his sandwiches alone. And I remember Johnny came up to me and he just said, "Look, Iain, I'm just so lonely, you know, I just really want to meet a girl, I'm sad." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." But yeah, and I'm sure a sister would have probably put her arm around him and given him some nice advice. But as a guy, we kind of enjoy it, we get a sort of sick pleasure in our friends struggling. So I said to Johnny, "Yeah, women are weird, aren't they?" I said, "Maybe try a different colour tracksuit." Unfortunately for me, Johnny's having the last laugh, because little did I know that Annabel loves nothing more than a man in a purple tracksuit. Thanks, Annabel. And yeah, as Johnny have mentioned, it was actually what Johnny was wearing that helped bring these two lovebirds together. I remember it well, obviously at the Paddington Inn, and Joel, you were there. And Annabel, I remember Annabel asked Johnny a question that we as Scotsmen always get asked. And we find it really weird that people ask us this question, you know. She said, "What's worn under your kilt, Johnny?" Now, Johnny answered, he looked a bit quizzical, and then answered, as I would have, "Nothing. It's all in perfect working order." I'm not sure what issues Aussie men have got down there, but us Scots are fine. And when Johnny said that, Annabel's eyes lit up. She then followed up with another question we asked a lot. She said, "Do you enjoy tossing the caper?" To which Johnny replied, again, "No. I think that's why it's not worn." And Annabel was hooked. Now the relationship pretty much blossomed from there, but it nearly went pear-shaped early on. I remember Johnny came up to me and said, "Annabel's got a nickname for me. She calls me the Machine." I was like, I'm the machine," he used to say, in reference to his prowess in the bedroom. It wasn't until a few months later that Annabel had the courage to clarify that the reason she had called Johnny the Machine was because his lovemaking was a little bit robotic. That was well into Johnny. Anyway, what with that one, Anne? Okay? Too much? Yeah. Anyway, he's obviously rectified. What do you think, Andrew? He's obviously rectified those issues, old R2D2 over there. Yeah, I also remember clearly the moment when it became clear that Annabel was the woman for Johnny. The three of us actually did the Inca Trail about a couple of years back, and I don't know anyone who's done the Inca Trail, but the toilet facilities are not that great. It's just a sort of hole in the ground, and a squat is required to deal with that. Now Annabel, God love her, she went round that Inca Trail like a true champion. However, she struggled with the strength in the legs for the required squat. Now anyone that knows Johnny knows that he loves nothing more than lying on his couch reading his murders. That right, Sal? He loves his murder books, and it's very difficult to get Johnny off the couch. But when I saw him springing out his bed at 3 AM in the rain, out of his tent, to literally give Annabel a hand, I knew she was the girl for him. Actually, 2 hands. Who said romance is dead? I'm really finished, don't worry. Now, as the relationship went from strength to strength, so did Johnny's career. But he wasn't always certain about what path he was taking. I remember we were sitting down one day watching Law and Order, and Johnny turned round to me and said, "I wish I'd been a lawyer." And I was like, "Yeah, fair enough, I mean obviously they're just actors, but a lawyer would have been a nice career choice." Anyway, the next day I got an email from Johnny. He said, "I've decided I'm going to be an actor." As our great Commander-in-Chief and the greatest actor that Scotland produced, Sean Connery, would say, "Yes, Johnny laddie, maybe stick to the bank if the grass isn't always greener." I'm just going to wrap it up, but I've got some telegrams to read out, and got quite a lot of them. So what I thought I would do, in fairness, is I wrote them down and I stuck them in my sporran. And what I want to do is just pull out a few at random, just to be fair. It's a bit unorthodox, but bear with me. Might as well use the sporran, eh? So here's the first one. The first one is, I hope this isn't a visa job, Annabel. Jeez, who's that from? That's from the Queen. She doesn't miss a trick, the old girl, does she? Next one. Next one. Jonny Boyd is a lovely, wonderful, happy man, and he'll make a wonderful husband for Annabel. Wait a minute, sorry. That one's anonymous. That's not even my writing. That's your writing, Johnny. How did you... It's good, eh? It's probably good. Maybe one more. I hope this isn't a visa job, Johnny. That was also... No, hold on. That's from Jill. Nice one, Jill. Sorry, in all seriousness, I do have some proper ones to read out, so... we hope you have a magical day. Marriage is a wonderful institution, and you are an equally wonderful couple. Lots of love, Iain and Lisa. Beautifully displayed here. Sorry. We're sorry not to be with you. The invitation must have been lost in the post. Seriously though, we hope you have a wonderful day and we wish you all the very best for the future. That's from Wallace and Connie. To Annabel and Johnny, we are thinking of you on a special day and wishing you all the happiness in the world. May the splendour of the summer mornings always be with you. May the cool of the autumn evenings be ever yours. May the fullness of winter nights be deep within you. May of the surge of spring be of you. May wisdom and justice, fairness and friendship be timelessly yours and with you together. Fondest love, Aunt Mary and Uncle John. I don't know about you, I'm exhausted, sweaty. Thinking of you both, have a wonderful wedding day. Love, Alice, Scotland. Have a great day, a big hug and kiss from me. Wish I was with you, love, Jennifer. Hello from snowy Scotland, have a fab day, love, John and Irene. Hope you all have a great day, and the wedding's great. Love, and maybe that last bit up, sorry. Love, Andrew and Carrie. Yeah, sorry. Hold on, just, sorry, my drawing's vibrating here. So, I should have switched this off. Hello? Oh, Your Majesty. How did you get this number? No, they've done it. Yeah. No, they're very much in love. No, it's not for a visa. Hold on. So is it? No, it's not. It's all good. Why are you sending a telegram to Ashley? He's not 99. He's only about 78. Actually, just while you're on the phone, how's my application for an MBE from now on? Hello? Oh, she's gone. Bit weird. Anyway, yeah, I just want to say to finish that obviously I'm very fond of you guys. It goes without saying. I think the fact that the three of us have hung around quite a lot together over the last few years has been questioned by a few. It's a bit weird, but I think it shows how much I'm fond of obviously Jonny and Annabel. And to be honest, I think this trip away, honeymoon, whatever you want to call it, that the three of us have got planned. It'll be a nice way to say goodbye. Go away, you old skeptic. Annabel, on a serious note, I just want to say that to be honest, I couldn't have handpicked a better girl for my brother. I just think you're amazing, and yeah, you're a fun girl, you're a good laugh, and you bring the best out in Jonny, so welcome to the family. I want to finish off, because I know Annabel has to rush off. Speaking of the honeymoon, she's got to rush off to get a waxing. Either that or I've got the wrong end of the stick. I overheard her talking to Belinda earlier, and she said that she can't wait to get back and have her groom as soon as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, can you stand and join me in a toast to the funniest guy I know, Jonny Boyd, and the nicest girl that I know, Annabel McPherson. To Jonny and Annabel.
And another round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. Iain's performing at the Comedy Store, 7:30 every night. No, please stay seated. Breakfast will be served shortly. Dessert will be served shortly. So please, let down a hand, enjoy the night, have a few drinks. Thank you.